हेलो देयर एवरीवन, आई होप यू ऑल आर हैविंग अ गुड डे। तो यार आज फिर से एक मैं आईटी के इवेंट के ऊपर जा रहा हूँ। जीडीजी गूगल डेवलपर ग्रुप्स का मेरा सेकंड इवेंट है। लास्ट वीक मैं 26 को वाटरलू गया था, आज मैं मिसिसागा जा रहा हूँ। एंड मैं किसी के लिए वेबसाइट डेवलप कर रहा हूँ एंड वो जीडीजी के को होस्ट भी हैं इस टाइम पे। उनकी टीम को फर्स्ट टाइम इन पर्सन भी मिलने जा रहा हूँ। तो देखते हैं जीडीजी मिसिसागा का कैसे का एक्सपीरियंस रहता है। वाटरलू वाली वीडियो तो आपने देखी है कैसे का एक्सपीरियंस रहा, जिसके अंदर मेरे 4 और फ्रेंड्स गए थे मेरे साथ। सबका एक्सपीरियंस भी मैंने आपके साथ शेयर किया था कि उनको कैसे का लगा। तो और चलते हैं आज जाके देखते हैं कैसे का एक्सपीरियंस है, क्या सीन है क्या नहीं है। और इस टाइम पे बहुत ठंड हुई है। मैंने अभी नीचे ये डाला हुआ है, इसके नीचे वार्मर वगैरह डाला हुआ है। आज प्रॉपर फॉर्मल नहीं डाल के जा रहा, थोड़ा सेमी फॉर्मल सा डाल के जा रहा हूँ। तो अब ऐसे करते हैं, चलते हैं बाहर निकलते हैं। एंड अभी सुबह के 6 बज रहे हैं, 6:30 बजे की बस है। तो ऐसे करते हैं, निकलते हैं, बस पकड़ते हैं, गो बस। और यहाँ से जाएगी वो हैमिल्टन, फिर वहाँ से मिसिसागा की बस है। स्क्वायर वन के बिल्कुल पास में ही है जहाँ पर इवेंट है। तो ऐसे करते हैं, अब निकलते हैं, बिना टाइम वेस्ट करे वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा, अभी जाके कर दो, बेल आइकन को दबा दो ताकि अब कोई भी अपडेट मिस आउट ना करो। एंड अब चलते हैं वीडियो के अंदर एंड एंजॉय करो ये वाला व्लॉग। भाई इस टाइम पे पूरी ठंड है, मतलब 2 डिग्री है। और थर्मल वगैरह मैं डाल के आऊँ नीचे से, कान वगैरह पूरे जम गए। बैग में कैप पड़ी है और ठंड लगेगी तो डाल लेंगे। ग्लव्स भी मैं लेके आया हूँ। नवंबर शुरू हो गया ना यार, ठंड हो रही है, अब आगे आगे और ठंड हो जानी है। सुनसान भाई, सुनसान, खाली पड़ा है इस टाइम पे। कौन यार सैटरडे को उठ के जाता है यार कहीं सुबह सुबह। रनिंग वाले लोग जाते हैं रनिंग करने, जिम कर लेते हैं वीकेंड पे, नहीं तो लोगों की रेस्ट चल रही होती है। और हम जा रहे हैं नेटवर्किंग इवेंट पे। अच्छी बात है, यही चीज़ें बेनिफिट करती हैं यार। कनेक्शंस बनाओ जितने बना सकते हो, बहुत काम आते हैं भाई। फ्रेंडशिप्स करो जितनी कर सकते हो, गुड फ्रेंडशिप्स वो मैटर करती हैं। और कनेक्शंस बनाने से सिर्फ मतलब नहीं होना चाहिए, उनको फॉस्टर भी करना आना चाहिए। मतलब रेगुलर उसकी केयर करनी आनी चाहिए, टाइमली उनसे बात वगैरह करते रहो, सारा कुछ। तो यार मिसिसागा पहुंच गए भाई। टोपी टोपी ले लिए, मेरे को तो बहुत ठंड लग रही थी। थैंक यू ब्रो। तो अब ना कॉफ़ी वगैरह पीते हैं, स्टारबक्स आए हैं। बहुत ठंड है भाई, कॉफ़ी लेते हैं और फिर चलते हैं यहाँ से इवेंट के ऊपर। सो आई एम macchiato, this guy is Shak,
Chai latte.
this guy is Abhishek, and the lady didn't ask for my name.
That's because you didn't give your name.
No, she did not ask for my name, I guess.
She thought your name must be macchiato.
And what is your name? Abhishek?
See?
That's good then.
I don't know.
Drink it.
This is better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead. Go.
Thank you.
Okay.
YouTube channel.
With my name, you can search Sarthak Gupta.
Huh?
Sarthak Gupta.
How many subscribers do you have?
10,800.
10,800. So I'll be famous.
Yeah.
So I'll be famous,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so good.
Going for the registration.
Where's Ed over here? I don't know. Can you pass me this?
Oh, like they already have it written down.
Can you just?
फिर अभी वॉशरूम वगैरह आया था एंड इस बार इन्होंने ये वाले बैचेस दिए हैं, नाम वगैरह लिखे हुए हैं, प्रॉपर रजिस्ट्रेशन वगैरह हो गई है। तो अब चलते हैं बाहर एंड जाके दिखाता हूँ क्या सीन है। Yes.
It's a classic coffee joke. So, yeah. Well, there's plenty of coffee outside, so I want to hear some noise. How's everyone doing this morning?
Good.
Not good, one of our most awaited events.
Community who's going to be doing a session, Red Pico, Google, and then a few of our Google developer groups and student clubs from around the area to help us promote.
We're in Oakville, and of course here at the Hazel McCallie campus here in Mississauga. We really want to share that the computer science community and dev specifically is very close to our heart at Sheridan.
A very important year. I know there's a lot of excitement. We'll see a lot of cool things happening today. But just keep this in mind, be responsible with AI, and you can just go and Google Safe Google and you'll find this link, or you can just go on this link and read more about Safe. So thank you so much for your time and attention, I really appreciate it. I want to now bring our next speaker in. Next speaker is Faisal B. And Faisal is going to show us how to build a brand.
Sorry, my brother's name is Saf. And so I told him that Google stole his name. Let me just connect to my Wi-Fi. This guy, Daniel, I have no idea who he is. All right. I hope he's not going crazy. Okay, so we're gonna say something like, we're gonna do the really boring way. First, we're just gonna.
So we on a Saturday.
Yeah, he's in the building. He was waiting. Hello, sir.
That's how we do it.
That's a good start. So then about me, I'm Sachin Karate. I think it's going to come up on the slides. So I am a Scrum Master and first of whom he read a book of at the age of 14, Mr. Graham.
And I myself believe in the power of mentorship, and that is why I have been mentoring so many students along with.
I have an MBA from IIM back in India. So I started my career in business, then transitioned to data science. I was so razor focused that many times probably opportunity popped by the side and I never looked at it, and I wish I would have paused a little bit more and looked.
I actually graduated in business and in finance. I thought that my career would be in finance, that I would be in investment banking, because that was my dream. So I graduated from university. I actually started working in finance. I was in
certainly volunteer internships, freelance work always comes in handy. And you know what? If you're not getting a job, create your own. Yeah. Create your own. And that actually takes us to entrepreneurship. In this day and age, especially in this age of like AI and all of that fun stuff.
It's for GDSC side and from GDG Mississauga. Thanks.
Thank you!
Hi guys, so I would love to have your guys' opinion on how to network and any successful ventures or mentees that you have known, and would love your opinion on that.
Yeah, for sure. If I could pick a couple of successful mentees, I would actually pick a few of you all, to be honest. A quick tip, and I like to have a framework in mind for something like this. So it's a 3 C's framework, and what 3 C's really stands for is the communication, contribution, and consistency. And I've seen a lot of mentees that come through this, and communication is just to kind of build on a relationship that you have with your mentor as a professional person. Samir has been a mentor of mine, and that goes into my second point, which is consistency. I know him for the last 8 years, and just all of my mentors that I have, I try and build a warm relationship with them and keep it consistent over the course of years. Because it's not that you're going to need them today, but in the future, if you need them, and how do you build on top of that and maintain that is very key to that as well. And third is contribution. I think if I had to take a page from your book, like when we all approached us, it was more of how we can contribute, not what you all are looking for in return. And just keeping that open dialogue across the 3C framework, I think goes a long way.
Awesome.
I'll pass it on to Sam.
Great. So for me, what I learned from my mentor is a very valuable lesson that when we network, we don't create contact, we create connection. Yeah. And we keep that connection on all the time. Because if I meet you today and if I don't talk to you after that, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's of no use. Even if you're in my contact, that's not solving any purpose. So to me, keep your connection alive all the time. Keep on touching base with them all the time, and always when you finish your one network call, ask them when can you connect next time, or get an action point and say that once I'm done with this, would you like to meet me again for 15 minutes? That will provide you a real value. And once you have met with your connection for 3, 4, 5 times, then that becomes permanent, and keep it as a relationship.
And I think Akash and Sameer have covered enough about maintaining that relation. But I would also say it's a step-by-step process, right? You're not going to get there in your first call. You're not going to get there in your second, third call. But just make sure you have some point of connection that gets you to the next call. All right. And even in just establishing a contact with somebody until the point you are able to get some help from them or secure a job. Okay, there'll be various steps reviewing your resume, if you have a particular role, if you're interested in, how to cater your resume, how to present yourself. If you finally get an interview, how to prepare for that interview. So there's a journey on which you both can go together. And I'm sure if there's a mentor you connect with, he or she is going to be willing to help. And if you go through that journey together, I'm sure that's going to be a long-lasting relationship that you're going to be building. And also, speaking from the mentor's side as well, the value that we would get is having a connection in that we have helped build, okay, and that person's not going to lose that connection forever. So, yeah.
So one question that comes to my mind is, as a mentee, how do we approach mentors?
Okay, so one way, first of all, you should know what kind of mentor you're looking for, and what is the purpose of having the mentor. So maybe you are in technology, so you should look for somebody in technology. If you are looking for a career in technology, if you are looking for a career in accounting, look for somebody who has done that, been there where you want to go. So that is the first criteria. Second criteria is find out the networking events are the good place to go, but there you won't find specific to you. So you can come to our website, Community Canada, and we have nearly 27 mentors right now, and we are growing every single day. And depending on the fields which we don't have mentors, if some mentee comes, we also arrange for it. So that could be one of the best places. And again, your LinkedIn is there. You can go to LinkedIn, find out people of your interest, those who have gone through that journey, connect with them, ask for the guidance that how did they reach there and what you need to do to reach there.
So one of the things I can highlight is have an elevator pitch ready. Okay, that'll be you can use that even when you meet them in person, or else when you're reaching out to them on LinkedIn as well. You don't want to just send a blank request, and I'm sure a mentor who spoke in an event is going to get a ton of requests as well. So making your request stand out is one of the things you can do, and elevator pitch is a great strategy to do that. Also try to focus on what value you can bring to them. Okay, everyone's interested in seeing what value they can get out of every bit of conversation. So if you can put that forward, I think that's going to help you stand out. That's going to help that relationship build, and yeah, you can take it from there. Also, another thing is don't ask for a job straight away. All right, try to focus on having a conversation with a person, getting to know them, trying to understand what experience they've had, what's been their journey, and then maybe you can go ahead with any request that you have.
I'm realizing going last is a challenge because these guys cover most of the things. But I think I can cover what not you should be doing as part of looking for a mentor. And one big thing is, again, not asking for a job right out of the gate, or even when you message someone and you're trying to build that conversation, don't really go out there and ask for a favor at the very first second or the very first this. Try and build that connection of trying to understand where you're coming from, help them understand what you're looking for. When it does come to build a mentor, I want to highlight one more important thing is we sometimes think we know what we want to do in our careers, but that keeps changing from time to time and stuff like that. So always have a portfolio of mentors, not just one. Try and have multiple mentors that you can lean in on when you're in a different situation. For example, you can have a mentor that helps you with your career, but you can also have a mentor that helps you with some of the professional goals that you're looking for. And it's not necessarily to just have one, so you can have a portfolio of mentors that can help you through different situations and different scenarios in life.
So the next question I would like to ask is, and a lot of students have this question, like let's say if a student wants to build a personal brand, how can they do it and how will it benefit them? So would you like to answer it?
Yeah, sure. And I think personal branding in this day and age is one of the most important things you can do, not just for yourself, but also for your employer or your future employer, because it gives them an idea of what they are looking or what they can get from you, but also it gives you a sense of your career trajectory and how you can approach that. A couple of points about about personal branding, I would say, is first take the time to understand what your key interests are and what you want to do, and try to build some like go to networking events, build that connection, meet people in that space. That gets you a better understanding of how you want to approach it. And the second part of personal branding is start to create your own portfolio. The value of a portfolio, for example, for developers using GitHub and just showcasing some of their work, or if you're in more of a communication or a service-based field, just creating content around something like that just helps you build a network and helps you understand what you're good at versus not good at as well.
So I can go. Okay. So for me, branding is it okay? For me, branding is when you are branding yourself, that is how people know you, how people perceive you, how people understand you. And when you create that kind of, like now for you, I know you are a person who is always coming out with the some kind of additional value to help me or help anybody. So whenever something comes to my mind that I need some help, who is the person? Sarthak is the person. So that's your branding. And then the way you bring in technology with you in that help. Now, anytime I need any help on technology, the first name will come Sarthak. So this is how you created your brand. Today I was introducing you everyone here, and I was introducing this guy is a great guy because you come out to help. Not many people are there, those who are coming out to help. People are there to take the help from you. So you have created that beautiful brand, and that's exactly what people should learn from you, not from me.
Yeah, I can sum up with what Akash and Sameer have already put in, that building a brand is basically endorsing yourself. It's being your own ambassador. All right, so what value you can add, what portfolio of things that you've previously done, and what those portfolio of things can vouch for you. That's what personal branding is all about. Thanks.
So we just got finished with the event and it was really good. This was GDG Mississauga. So we connected with the associate directors of RBC, people working in TD Bank as project managers. So get to hear their feedbacks, and also their LinkedIn is listed below. And if you want to connect with them on Community Canada as a mentorship session, that too you can do it. And other than that, I would like to ask Shakila's feedback. So let's get to hear from him.
Okay, what I loved about this event is that they had 2 breaks in the sessions, and that allowed people to network. And this wasn't too crowded, and the way they organized it, where we go to one area, there's actually 1 or 2 areas where you can chill and have some food, and people just come up to you because it's a small space, right? It's not too overwhelming, and that allowed us to meet a lot of people. And the good thing about us and me and Karthik is that we're always update on LinkedIn, and people actually came up to us. They're like, "Oh, we know you," and then we actually got to conversating, and we actually got to connect more. And we got to meet more industrial people, and yeah, it was good to go.
So the event was really good. I enjoyed it personally, and this was better than GDG Waterloo in terms of networking, I would say. That event was more of informational because it had like 400 plus people. This event had like close to 70-90 people, and it was a basic just one room where we can just connect with almost everyone. And even I myself got a chance to speak in the using the mic, so it was a good opportunity just to speak. And then I would say it was a really good event. I got to network with a lot of people, industry professionals, connect with them on LinkedIn, and most of them even knew through our LinkedIn post and my YouTube channel. So it felt really good, and everyone mentioned that these things, if you keep doing those things, this will definitely benefit you. So this was all about this video, guys. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a good day. जल्दी मिलते हैं आने वाली अगली वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय एंड टेक केयर.